speaking of, let's do a quick AV update. So we have AV Vince Dow here with Sabatini, who's one of the best congressional candidates in the upcoming midterms. And we have, who's this? Marjorie Taylor Greene doing the American Virtue sign. What? I thought she was 100% behind Nick Fuentes in America First. What's going on, guys? What's happening? What's going on? She must not know. What did Nick not tell her that these guys are traitors to America? That these people are evil? What's happening here? What's going on? We got we got this white dude who's I don't know who this is. I'm assuming he's American Virtue as well, with none other than Marjorie Taylor Greene. What the? Interesting. And you have then with Sabatini, who Nick tried to ratio. He tried to ratio him on Twitter. He failed. He tried to ratio him because he spoke at the American Virtue event. This guy's one of the most right-leaning guys running. But hey, you know, it's again, ego first. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then funny enough, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm assuming I put it in my general here. Yeah, general. This, who liked it? None other than Kai Clips. Whoa! Traitor. Traitor! Someone has to get this. Hey, get this. Hey, Groyper's watching. Get this to the nearest Groyper general. Get this to the Groyper generals. Kai Clips is liking Vince Dow's posts of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Vince Dow. This is over. I don't know what to say, Groyper bros. Oh my gosh. He's evil. He's evil. Liking pictures of Marjorie Taylor Greene. What the? Wow. Sick stuff. But also, by the way, RPG, while you were live, just a random thing here. Nick was in Ralph's chat while you were live, and this is what he said. All right, I gotta go. I'm eating lobster with the head of RT. Whoa, this guy is real hot shot. He's been in Miami like 4 or 5 days, and he's eating lobster. He spent most of the time watching my stream, your stream, Ralph's stream, and telegramming. But whoa, he got like what, $70 lobster? Whoa, holy shit! This guy's wealthy. This guy's wealthy or something. That's crazy. Puking lobster in the next hour, yeah, just to barf it up. So true. But just pretty interesting, huh? But hey, Groyper bros, you know, they'll sit here and say, no, Gosar's on our team, MTG's on our team. Well, then how do you explain this stuff? What's going on? Also, they all have endorsed Joe Kent, who, if I recall, Groyper said the greatest accomplishment was defeating him. Turns out they didn't defeat him, and he totally owned them. And then Nick said, I always knew we were going to lose. I just wanted to, put pressure on him. Yeah, they're real quiet about that as well. But interesting, huh? Interesting. Let's move on from that, shall we? But just a little side note, kind of keck, kind of funny. So ironic, the whole Kai thing, it's kind of blown over. The Latino Zoomer thing happened. Now the RPG thing has happened. But it is very, very funny that, I got into all of this when I was the Turning Point chapter head. Groyper Wars was like arguably started in my group chat. I was, talking to some people, and we planned for all of this stuff to happen. We were going to take it to Turning Point USA. It is ironic that that all started, and it really goes to show all the Groypers that got involved then. It was like a noble cause. We're going to take down Turning Point, or we're going to red pill them. We're going to push the real issues. Now, 3 years later, basically, it's coming up on the 3-year anniversary of Groyper War. And there is a America First streamer who openly associates with Nick, was going to wear an America First pin and speak at a Turning Point conference. I was the Turning Point chapter president. I was defending Nick on my Twitter. I got a call like that day and was like, you're done, you're out if you don't disavow this guy. And I said, fuck you, I'm not doing that. The guy did nothing wrong. He has the freedom of, speech, etc. And here we are. Kai has an opportunity to speak to a turning point chapter. And I want to drill this point home because I don't think people realize how big this is. And funny enough, who stops it from happening? It's not Turning Point. It's not Turning Point that says, no, you cannot speak at our events because you're a Nazi or something. You can't speak at this college event. No, it's Nick who says, Kai, you are not going to speak at this Turning Point event because there's people in Turning Point or working alongside Turning Point that I don't like. So we're not going to get our ideas out there. We're not going to push, the movement into the mainstream. It's not about the ideas. It's not about America first. It's all about me and my ego, and that's it. And it's very funny that we did all that just to end up in this spot. America First now is canceling working with the largest student organization because Nick doesn't like a guy involved and it would hurt his ego or something. It's fucking retarded. Again, it's just they don't have any principles. They have no values. It's just like, oh, we're contrarians. We're edgy online. That's it. That's your movement now. Any chance at any political relevancy has been flushed down the toilet because of Nick's retardation. So anyways, moving on.